Hey everybody, how is it going? I could have sworn I hit the unmute button, but apparently I did not. I was just saying good morning, and also I'm tired. And I apologize if I slur my words a bit today. I had to go get a filling repaired this morning. Chip the filling, so they had to numb my face, so I feel like I'm only kind of talking. Like, anyway, so if I'm even more weird sounding than normal, that's why. That's my excuse anyway. Right, I feel like we have listened to this part of the playlist way too many times. Let's skip ahead. There we go. Let's get to a different part of the classic rock here. How are you guys doing? Well, happy Monday. That's all I said. Man, I need to write this down before I forget. I really want to lift my third monitor over here so that it's like, so chat is next to the camera so that I can like look you guys in the eye when I'm talking to you a little bit easier. I feel like I'm talking to the ground every time I promise I'm looking at chat. Okay. How is everybody? Let me write that down. Make a note. I also updated my graphics card right before stream, so hopefully it doesn't crash, because we'll just see what happens. Here we are. It's a Monday. I'm trying really hard to figure out why my computer keeps randomly crashing. I'm hoping that was the problem. I don't think it is, because the crash has been happening since before that update came out, but one can hope. We'll see. I sound good and enunciative. Okay, is that a word? Good. I'm glad, Sloppy. How are you guys doing? Are you ready to draw some clothing? Or learn how to draw some clothing? This is not my forte, so I'm just gonna, clarify. When we do these warm-up studies, a lot of times I'll do stuff that I'm a little more comfortable with, but I do need to stretch myself every once in a while. I'm trying really hard to be more interested in humans. I draw a lot of creatures, if you didn't know that about me, guys. And so this is like a big weakness in my portfolio and in my general repertoire, so I'm trying to get better. It's a word now. I like it. Okay. What was I gonna write down? Shoot, I got distracted. You guys, it's gonna be one of those days. I did not fall asleep until almost 3 a.m. last night. And then, of course, my dumb brain was like, it's 6:30. You want to be up right now, right? So please pardon me if I'm even more scatterbrained than normal. Combination of 3 hours of sleep and caffeine, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I think I'm going too sloppy. I'm gonna put it on. I need to find some wood blocks or something. I have some boxes I think I'm just gonna prop it up on for now. But I'd like to get like a little, maybe like a little mini shelf or something so I can store stuff under the monitor, because I like having storage space for things. It's nice. What was I writing down? Does anyone remember? Can someone help me think? What was I gonna say? Oh, that! Move third monitor. Cool. Thank you. I see what you're doing there, Sloppy. I appreciate you. Move my monitor. Yeah. So, again, guys, 3 hours of sleep, caffeine, it's gonna be a one. It's a Monday. I feel like my lips are moving separately. It's also extremely distracting. Ugh, okay. I have no idea how long it's gonna take for the numbing to wear off. We're already off to a great start, guys. So glad I advertised this on social media. There's probably somebody popping in who's like, what is this? Why are we, what? Who's this person? Let's see, move my monitor up. By cam. Okay. Jeez Louise. Alright, now I've got like 20 new things on my to-do list today. Very cool. Awesome. Let's get started. Let me scroll up in chat and say hi to everybody first. And then, by the way, if anybody is new here, if this is your first time popping into warm-up streams, oh my gosh, Ray! You've popped right into me not knowing what's going on already, so come on in, Raiders. Welcome to the chaos. It keeps me out of trouble. That's true, Sloppy. Welcome on it. How was your stream? Illustrated, you guys, if you're not following Illustrated, we got introduced from streaming this year. I wonder if that still works. Oh, thank you for that follow. We're about to do some clothing studies. I'll show you what I really do if you want to hang out for a second. But if you have to raid and run, just let me know and I'll pull up your Instagram or something. I was just telling chat, I'm sorry if I slur today. I had to go get a filling fix this morning. They numbed half of my face, so we're having one of those awkward, like, I feel like I'm talking like this sort of mornings. And I'm also very sleep deprived, so. Pontoke Lover, thank you so much for popping in. Denser Sky, hello, hello. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for that follow. The oh gosh. I'm gonna call you the VT. The VT experiments. There we go. I figured it out. Sorry. Sleep deprived. Did I mention that enough? It was good. Yeah. Please drop a link in chat if you want me to check something out. I'm just gonna show the raiders, you know, if you want to stick around, this is what I do. So we do warm-up studies in the morning, which is what we're about to do. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I do these warm-up studies. Someday when I'm a big girl artist again, I will hopefully be able to do these 5 days a week, but for right now I have a part-time job Thursday through Saturday, so I only do these on my studio days, which is Monday through Wednesday. So we're about to do a clothing study, which is not my forte, so if you want to draw along with me. We also do a show and tell at the end, and anybody who draws along, I'll show you work on screen. It's just kind of a way to keep each other accountable to studying. So then in the afternoons I do longer format streams where we do digital illustration like these. So these are some pieces. I think these 5 are the ones that I did earlier this year on Twitch. There's a few others that I haven't finished, but yeah, if you like digital illustration, this is the kind of thing you can expect here. And then I also, I don't know what to show you guys. I also do sculptures. I also do creature design stuff. I'm actually doing Dinovember right now on my social media, so if anybody wants to follow along for that. Why did I decide to do another monthly art challenge right after streaming? I don't know, because I'm crazy. But this is the style I'm doing it in, so it's kind of like continuing this series of stickers. You can buy these on Redbubble, actually, if you like dinosaurs. But anyway, we'll be doing that later this afternoon, probably. But here is some other stuff that I do. Sea Slug Dragons, those are always fun. We do, first Wednesday of the month is Sea Slug Dragon Day. So here's just a few, why is it always so big? There we go. Just a few designs here. Yeah, anyway, that's what I do, so. Oh, and sculpting. Here, let me show you the sculpture really fast. How do I switch it? There we go. Oh, hey, you know what? Here's the dragon we were just looking at. We did a sculpture on stream of it. See? Look, same critter. So I do sculpting the last big stream of the month, basically, every single month. And here is a dragon that I have handy as well. So I also have done a dinosaur sculpt, but that's behind me. All right, that's what I do. Welcome on in, raiders. Thanks again, Ray, for raiding in. I really appreciate it. Let's see what you did today. Rainbow sheep, hey! Oh, let me get this off my big face. There we go. We're doing this. We're not staring at Casey's giant head today. Beautiful. So this is, I'll just pull the first picture up. This is Illustrated's work. So if you're not already following, right, I think we got you a shout out. Yeah. Hopefully you guys already followed, but if not, if you forgot to, click that Instagram link and give a follow as well. Very sweet person, really lovely streams, beautiful art, obviously. I love the texture, honestly. This is such a nice, super stylized drawing, but really, really lovely. Yeah. Oh, I love the hair. I'm just like lost in the hair. My hair used to be that curly. These days it's a little more scraggly. Beautiful stuff, Ray. Thank you so much for raiding in. I super, super appreciate it. Yeah. We've got, oh yeah, these are some of the streaming ones. Oh my gosh, I loved your streaming series. I need to get mine finished and posted on Instagram. I'm gonna finish coloring them, I think, and then like put them in a reel on Instagram, because I just don't have time to glaze all of those things. I can barely keep up with glazing my little dinosaur pictures. But anyway, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run though, don't feel like you gotta hang out. I totally get that post-raid thing. But thank you. And everybody make sure you go follow Illustrated. Yeah, of course. Alright, let's get started with the warm-up streams. So again, for anybody who hasn't been here before for a warm-up, I guess I can show you kind of how they usually go. Here's September's. We'll just pull up September's. So we basically talk about how to study versus copy from reference. I do encourage people to draw from observation if you're able to. Like, your PC cannot handle the glaze. Have you tried web glaze illustrated? I actually started using web glaze on when I'm working from home because my older PC and my laptop also can't handle glaze. But they'll glaze it for you and then email it to you. So try web glaze. There's a link in my Discord, but I can try and grab it. Or if you just search web glaze, it'll come up. You basically just have to DM them on their Instagram or their Twitter, and they'll make sure you're an artist that doesn't use AI first of all, and then they will approve you and give you an access code. But yeah, it only took like a week for me to get approval, so hopefully it will be fast for you as well. I think there's low demand right now. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I don't know if they'll nightshade it for you too, but they'll glaze it for you. Oh my gosh, Outernet, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing, Outernet? It's good to see ya. But anyway, this is kind of what we do typically for studies. So we'll talk about art foundations stuff. Sometimes we'll do reference pictures. We followed a tutorial one time. I did a lowish tutorial here. I'd like to do another tutorial sometime because I have so many saved, but just haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know what's happening here and why you guys can't see this. That's weird. What's going on? Why is it not showing whatever these are? Oh, these are draw mean animals, that's why. Ouch. I just hiccuped weird. We also do a draw mean animal game, but we're not here to talk about that. Okay, let's close this. Let's get started. My computer, not yours, guys. Don't worry about that sound. Also, it's gonna do it again because I screenshotted. There we go. Okay. Where's my pencil? Let's get going. Being a little spicy today. Oh, spicy, eh? Well, good luck with that, Outernet. Alright, let's see. Doop. And doop. Okay. We are gonna do some studying, guys. Like I said before, this is not my forte, drawing clothing. So please just bear with me here. You're out of water? Oh no! Go get some water. Make sure you have snacks and water, folks. Okay, I'm gonna start with this because I feel like this is I'm gonna focus on the clothing more than the figure, but I'll probably do like a loose armature. Oh, and like I said before, folks, if you want to draw along and post in the Discord, we have a warm-up study section. You can also post a link in chat as long as it's work safe. You don't have to study what I'm studying. Like, if you're not feeling like clothing today, if you want to study, you know, do gesture warm-ups, or if you want to do a still life, or you want to follow like a tutorial or do a shape challenge, whatever you want to do, just use this time as your accountability time. And I always say try to sketch for like 30 minutes. 15 minutes is okay too, but like about 30 minutes a day is enough practice time to hopefully, I mean, over time you'll really see some improvement. So this is kind of the purpose of the art gym, because I wouldn't do studies if not for you guys. So yeah, let's get started. And oh, I forgot to say hi to everybody. Bright Watcher, hello, it's good to see you. I think I met you the other day in Chakuri's stream, right? I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Amaze, thank you for being here and for your help with pinning and modding and stuff. Paleontologist, say hello. Mr. Big Cookie, hey, greetings from Colorado. Nice to have you all the way from Sweden. Thanks for hanging out. Rue, hey, thank you as well for being here. Hope you're doing all right. You want a giveaway? Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Just fixing up the commission. And nice, that's awesome that they like it, Rue. Congrats. Congrats. And Sloppy, of course, hello. Thank you for helping me. What's this next to my name? Yeah. So Belint told me about founders badges, and I went through my founders list and cleared out some old ones because they're people who I haven't seen in like 7 years. So it's like, well, they're not really around. And I guess the way founders badges work is it's like whoever subbed to you first gets a founders badge. So I cleared out people who came and left, you know? And it turns out, Sloppy Salamander, you have been supporting the stream from my reboot this year. You've been one of the earliest subs. Because I really never got very many subs before this year. So like 90% of the subs I've ever gotten on Twitch have come since March of this year. So you're on that list. So thank you so much for supporting me. You get a founders badge. Okay, let's see. You're excited about clothes studies, Glassithia. Well, good. I'm not, but I'm glad you are. I'm excited though to be inspired by the rest of you. So thanks for being here. If nothing else, just to keep me accountable. I did, but then I hit it again. Cool. I don't know how that keeps happening. Hey Nerduino, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in, friend. I hope you're doing well. How's space? When can I see another comet? Hopefully closer, so that my poor blind eyes and terrible technology can see it. Let's see. Okay, scrolling down. I think I said hi to everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone in chat. If I did, it was not intentional. I'm so sorry. Pontoke, good to have you here. Ulodin, hi. I'm glad you like the griffin in the water painting. I need to kind of clean that one up a little bit, but it's pretty much done. Okay. I think that's everybody. Why is this song so loud? Ugh, this exhaustion with caffeine combination is very strange. Vessel Void, hey, how you doing? Okay. You've only skimmed press coverage of these papers. Details could be reported out of context for this. Wait, what? Yeah, I did not send. I've been having that lately too, Sloppy. I feel your pain. No, I'm honored that you have. Thank you for supporting the channel. Outernet went to the supermarket, 7 cans. Oh, I'm sorry, Outernet. That's frustrating. No wonder you're feeling spicy. Space is good. Slightly bigger than yesterday. I like that. That's awesome. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to share a fun tooth-related science fact, and I'm not sure if I'm getting auto-modded or... Oh, I haven't seen anything in auto-mod, but I'm also not super paying attention, if I can be honest. I don't see anything, though, getting caught. I apologize. I think it's Twitch being twitchy, honestly. I don't know. I can't get rid of the stupid, like, purple pop-up that always comes up. There we go. Okay. Some scientific fun facts. Okay, let's do them. I'm gonna get started while we listen to your scientific fun facts here. Did you know there's a couple of dental treatments currently being studied, on track to be available to dentists? One is a stem cell treatment where cavities, cracks, damages are filled in with stem cells and then become tooth. Oh, that's awesome. Almost like you get a do-over. I don't know how that works. Do you have to use your own stem cells? That's really cool. The second is an injection that essentially tells the body to rerun the line of code that grows our adult teeth. That would be incredible, I believe, by disabling the gene that stops our body from continuing to grow teeth. Which potentially means that a mouthful of bad teeth can be fixed just by growing a set of new teeth. So, like, you would have a second, like a third set of teeth come in, like you'd lose your baby teeth, you'd have adult teeth, and then you could regrow more teeth, like you'd lose all of them. Like we would become human sharks. I'm not sure how I mean, listen. Dental health is super important to overall health. So if we could find a way to, like, especially since, you know, when you're a kid, even though your parents tell you to brush, most of us aren't great about actually taking good care of our teeth when we're younger, and then you end up paying the price, you know, the rest of your adult life. Which, yeah, if you're young out there, take care of your teeth. I feel like I did a pretty good job. I only had like 2 cavities, but they both have fillings. Thankfully, not the metal fillings, because I hear those are super problematic. But, so you can't tell that they're filled, but you know, the fillings chip over time, and you gotta get them replaced, and they slowly have to, like, grind down your tooth. I don't know. It would be nice. Sharks are not the only animals. They are not, no. You lose the adults, but not continually, a one-time deal. So basically we just redo the gene that was like, hey, lose your baby teeth and grow adult teeth. Interesting. That's super interesting. Wow, Sophie. Okay, I'm not gonna do the whole face. Okay, I'm focusing on clothing. Casey, this is what we're doing. Focusing on clothing. We should normalize gummy smiles. Better report. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? We're actually pretty unusual in how we've only got. Yeah, that's true. We are. Because I think most animals keep regrowing teeth. I don't understand how you can modify the genetics of a living person like that, though. Like, what do you? Is it like an injection? How do you? Is it like you go under a scan and it like bebots your code, or I don't really understand. I only vaguely understand what CRISPR is, frankly. Would they like take out some cells and like do something to that cell and then re-inject those cells, and then that cell would like teach the rest of your body to do stuff? I don't really understand. Those are the only options I can think of. I don't know. They're close. Arterial links from the jaw to the heart, and many folks with dental plaque suffer arterial plaque in heart. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, see, that's part of why it's really important to brush your teeth. I think I do know what you're talking about. It's because you don't want plaque buildup. I'm sure, especially as you get older and like more forgetful, it's probably like significantly older, but like it's probably a lot harder to stay on top of that. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna do a paint study of this, I think. Actually pretty unusual. Yeah, that is same way people make mice glow in the dark. I don't know how they do that either, Vessel. You presume I know these things. I do feel like the cloth would be a lot easier to texture in if I was using a paintbrush. So we're gonna do that. I cannot hear this music at all. About some small mammals. I think they do. There's some underground animals that do slappy. I don't know about above ground critters, mammals as much, but there probably are. They splice in a gene that lets mice fabricate glow-in-the-dark proteins. They do this a lot to act as a marker to see if the actual useful gene they're trying to implant. Oh, interesting. So it's like a tag-along. So they splice in a gene. I don't know what that means, though. Like, I don't understand. Like, is it an injection? Do they inject a gene? Do they take a cell, like a skin cell, from the animal and then do something to it and then put it back in the animal? I don't understand. I don't understand how that works. I need to go talk to science. He's probably talked about it before, and I've probably asked the question, and I probably just forgot. But it's a question for, yeah, it is. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know science streams, he is actually a geneticist. Like, he studies molecular biology and genetics, and he does this stuff, or used to. I think he still does, right? He still works in a lab that does these kinds of studies. He's a busy, busy guy. I am perpetually like, how do you function? Guy, how do you do anything? They use CRISPR, which is a... Wait, CRISPR is a virus that's been bred to modify the DNA of creatures? I didn't know CRISPR was a virus! Amazed, I had that song stuck in my head for like 4 hours yesterday. I just want you to know that. I thought CRISPR was like a machine this whole time. Oh my gosh. Vessel, you were blowing my mind right now. Okay, so you didn't know either, Sloppy. Okay, I've heard the word CRISPR, but no one's ever told me what CRISPR was. This whole time I literally thought it was like a machine. Like a technology. I didn't know it was like an organism. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I know, right? You listen, Internet. We say we're an art stream here, but we kind of rabbit hole into other things sometimes. I'm glad that you enjoy it, though. Viruses are basically biological nanobots. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. Because that's what a virus does. That's crazy! I had no idea. So they basically use this virus called CRISPR, and they do something to the gene and then put it in an organism? That's how they modify genes? That's wild! Am I understanding that right? I had no idea. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I guess we know that the virus isn't gonna virus, right? It's not gonna, like, hurt anything? Question mark, question mark, question mark. CRISPR is the whole process. Oh. Info tidbit. The Happy Meal was invented in Guatemala. Really? Huh. Wait, what? Out of net? Are you lying to me? Why is this funny? What am I missing? There's something I'm missing here, because Mayor of Canada usually only makes jokes. Net, why would you say that? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I am such a child. Nothing gets me as hard as silly toilet paper. Virus is a custom based on what gene you want to implant. So is it a real virus or is it a manufactured one? You love it? No? Wait, no what? Poop jokes aren't my favorite, but they're a solid number 2. Oh jeez. Here we go. Here we go. I'm sorry everyone. I apologize for all that I am. Oh no! Why would you do this, Slappy? No! Oh my gosh. Thanks, Outnet. I mean, I'm just selecting the color. But I'm trying to study, like, pay attention to the way the fabric is moving, and I feel like it's easier to see this. You know, if I use a paintbrush. Because then I can kind of gesture in the little tiny differences, like how there's like a slight shadow right here where the hand is pulling. This is a very sheer fabric, you know, overlaid on top of a darker fabric. So it's like an interesting texture. Gross, maybe Canada. Oh my god. What have I done? Mayor of Canada starting. No, it's okay. I didn't really understand the Happy Meal joke, but it was itchy and you forgot. Oh no. So Wolbachia is one of the viruses used in Cryptor. What is Wolbachia? Oh my gosh, what are all these things? What are all these things you guys know about stuff? Share, share. I want to know things about stuff. Please share the class, please. Also enjoy this Circle of Life cover. I don't know if it's copyright free, but it is a cover. That'll do. Cool. There we go. You've exhausted basically all of my CRISPR knowledge. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing what you know, Vessel Void. It was super interesting. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, chosen for its association with purity, chivalry, and dominance in the Celtic mythology. I did not know that either. Mayor of Canada, I never know when you're sharing facts or jokes now. This is the situation. Sorry, I had to turn off my heater. It's finally warmed up a bit. So I'm thinking of doing a challenge at some point for Art Gym that has to do with taking a character and putting, like, I think it's kind of like what you did, Amaze. Like, take a character and just like put it in different outfits. Could be your own character, it could be a famous character, but just kind of like looking up like real fashion, like real people, and putting whatever clothing, like taking this dress for example and putting it on a character that doesn't normally wear it. Just as like maybe a motivator to get me to want to draw clothes. I feel like that might help. You approved that, good. Thank you. You know, Wolbachia infected mosquitoes are used to combat the spread of dengue fever. Oh, because the Wolbachia infected ones cannot spread dengue, but can still reproduce. Oh, so basically it's like making the ones that carry a virus that doesn't hurt us takes over the ones that are spreading dengue? That's neat. Huh. Put one of my lionesses from Drift in the dress? No. I've never actually drawn those characters anthropomorphized. I'm pretty sure. In all the time I've had those characters, I don't think I've ever done that. I'm not really as into the anthros. As probably most people who draw animals on the internet. You didn't mean to oh, like actually like a lion, like an actual lion wearing this dress. Oh my gosh. That's funny. It would just be, here, I'll do it. She would be not very pleased. It would be all torn. Like, and it would be saggy because it's like in weird places that aren't made for lions. There we go, Amaze. Hope you're happy. Grr does not like. It would be funny. Alright. Life is currently a challenge. I'll be using a pedometer, drawing from a prompt daily, or sitting in a bathtub for charity until things calm. Sitting in a bathtub for charity? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Out of Net. Take your time to do what you need to do, you know? Life is a challenge. I feel like it's often thrown more at us than we would like. But I appreciate you being here to hang out with us regardless. This is so loud. Why is all my music so loud? You stream from the bath. Oh, did you? I missed that part. I did watch your VOD back. I missed that part. I saw the makeup donning. And then the subsequent it seemed like maybe allergic reaction to the makeup. So I hope you're feeling better. Maybe is that gonna I'm guessing that won't be a thing again. I'm guessing we decided maybe not to do that. Why does his leg look so weird? Yeah. I do like the shapes in these pants though. Need to do a shoes. Maybe we should do, instead of just like generically doing clothing, just do like specific types of clothing sometime in the future. Oh boy, Out of Net, wow. I don't know, I think with the reaction to the makeup, maybe that would be one best skip. Tuesday, I need to practice shoes. Yeah, we might do a Tuesday. And you're not good at arguing? Oh, but I mean, but your face seemed to not like makeup. I don't know, Adenet. I mean, it's your life. It's your face. Can we make it tomorrow for the rhyme? Tuesday. Oh, that's funny. You can always do your own thing, Amaze. I was gonna do Huvember. We could do Huvember Tuesday, I guess. You can do whatever you want. I was gonna do a Huvember study, and I'm gonna be doing probably a landscape. But I wouldn't be opposed to Tuesday. That is very funny. Why does his foot look so weird? This is a weird pose for a foot. Slappy, but you didn't see the reaction he had to makeup. I go watch the VOD if it's still up. I feel like it may not be in his best interest. I'm just saying. I'm just worried about Outnet, really. Like, I mean, guess for the lulz, sure, but oh, thanks, Amaze. Yes, Outnet got back into streaming recently. First time in what, 3 years? You said. Planning to do some more. Hopefully, nothing that will induce bodily harm. Maybe, but listen, just do what you want to do, Outnet. That's all I'm saying. Do what makes you comfy. Yeah, of course. Ouch. I always want to hear a certain song right after that because I had a playlist for a while that had that song, and then what was that song? It was like do 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 do, and there's like a, it starts with a P. There's like a YouTube video. Yeah, they did like an animated YouTube music video. It's very anime. What is that song? Shelter. Give them shelter like you. Whatever that song is, anyway. That's what's in my head now. I forget who it's by. You're also sensitive skin. Oh, are you? Yeah, it's no fun. You found that blue eyeshadow gives you itchy allergic reaction. Oof. That's true. You could try different brands. I don't think I have sensitive skin, but I don't wear makeup. So at this point, I've spent most of my life having totally natural skin, and I just imagine that after a while, your body like acclimates to that, and I wouldn't be surprised if I went to put on makeup and had like a reaction. I pretty much only wear it to weddings or funerals. That's kind of my rule. I try to quote-unquote honor the occasion, I suppose, by dressing up. But it's not my favorite. I have really oily skin, so I just hate having anything on my face. Even putting on sunscreen is kind of like, blah. But I live in a really dry state, so it's not as bad here in Colorado as it used to be in Texas. I pretty much never wore sunscreen. I should have, but didn't. No, that's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm sure I could use it, however, I do not like it. And I just figure, listen, this is my face. People are just gonna have to deal with it. That's how I feel about it. At this point in my life, that's how I feel about it. No, I'd rather not draw attention to myself with anything fancy. I want to, my whole goal in life is to kind of fade into the background socially. Which is why, again, I've said this before, but streaming is a bit of a conundrum for me. It's like the antithesis of this. And I am planning on redoing my overlay. I feel like I want to make chat bigger and make it pop up differently and make my face smaller and like make the art bigger. So I need to redo my whole setup here. But this is just something I threw together. Like when I first got back into streaming, because I was like, I should try to look like I know what I'm doing. Let's make an overlay. And I don't like it at all. It's very boxy. It's not a good design.
I'm not a designer. I don't know why I didn't give this guy arms. I just didn't feel like they were important. But we'll do that now. That bad. What is the context of the bathtub? I missed the bathtub. I'm gonna have to go. See that. An anaphylactic shock to my eyes, live stream 12 hours in. Couldn't see chat. Yeah, it looked really not good by the end of stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on it. Just, you know, be careful. Please. Society won't let you say that? Why is that out in it? I don't know about that, but I appreciate the sentiment. You'd been rejoicing the past couple weeks because it seemed like finally you'd found a skincare routine that your face... Oh no, I feel like this story's about to take a dip. Turns out... Oh no. So my meds are helping. Your lungs were also... Oh no. I'm so sorry. Have you tried... I've heard that retinoids are really good, or they can be really rough on sensitive skin, but if you use them with a moisturizer, they can be really good. My dermatologist, since I live in a high cancer state because of the intense UV, like literally every skin type here should be wearing sunscreen, apparently. And I used to only need like 30 SPF in Texas, but here he's like, if you're not wearing 50, then you're basically not doing anything. I'm like, great. Just really high UV here in Colorado. So I was talking about other things like how to reverse some skin damage or some sun damage from the high UV because I spent so many years not wearing the right sunscreen. And he said retinoids. Apparently one of the side effects of a retinoid is it can also fix acne issues. I don't know, and you can get some over the counter. Sorry, this is like skincare with Casey time. I'm really not a huge, like, I don't know anything else other than that, but that's what my dermatologist said. And I know you can get like really good moisturizers for sensitive skin, and you just combine it with the retinoid and then put it all over your face, so it like keeps your skin hydrated while it's reshedding all of the skin cells basically to cure to like heal the face. So you might look into it. It's like being 13. Oh, sloppy. Oh no, not again. What? Uh-oh. Is my internet on? No, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna save. Save. Just in case we're about to crash. Hopefully not. Use any active product. Yeah. Well, so like I don't need to do it, and it's funny because when I'm in Texas, because it's so humid down there, I don't need a moisturizer. My skin is so naturally oily. It's really frustrating actually. But if I just do the retinoid down there, like it's perfect. But actually I used to have like some pretty bad sun damage on my face because of like all the hiking and backpacking I did without the right kind of sunscreen. And it's totally reversed a lot of it, which is really cool. Puberty. I can't deal with my spots and crushes. I'd never pass my driving test. Oh, I see what you're saying, other than that. Yes, please don't. Let's not go back to that time. That was a rough time for everybody. And continues to be, I imagine. Retinoids are really rough. Yeah, I bet. Worth looking into, but in the past it's become painful. Even with like moisture application, you might even try like really good moisturizer and do it a few times a day or something. I don't know. I just know that it really helps a lot of people that have bad acne. Like it heals it up totally. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was about, Cintiq. Why are we deciding to freak out suddenly? Word to the wise, folks. Draw the arms before you draw the rest of the suit. Let's not talk about middle school Maze. He probably won't talk back. Aw, Maze. I can see that. I was also a pretty quiet, believe it or not, guys, pretty quiet kid around people I didn't know. Like, if I was with a trusted group of people, I could be pretty chatty and rambunctious, but like, totally did not say a word in front of my peers that I didn't know. Pretty extreme social anxiety up through college. I had a job that I worked at, I think I've told this story before, when I was a cake decorator. I worked there, it was like 6 months before I like started talking to people really at work. It took me 6 months to like do a vibe check basically and be like, okay, what kind of people are these? Are they gonna be mean to me? Are they cliquey? Are they judgmental? Like, oh, thank you, Black Ice. If I ever got that vibe from any group of people, I was just like shut my trap and put my head down and just like not interact. I've always, yeah, had a hard time functioning in those environments. There's certain family family, like at family reunions and stuff, I'm just kind of like quiet, just in case. Especially when it's like extended family I don't know very well. I think I've gotten better at least being congenial and not being quite as quiet. I think teaching and some other jobs that I've had have helped me sort of learn how to converse in a way that's not going to cast judgment. But yeah, I don't know. It's scary stuff, you know? Alright, you guys, I'm spending too much time on this wrinkly jacket. There's a lot going on here and I'm not gonna draw it all. Listen, it looks so bad though. Wrinkles are such a big part of learning how to draw clothing, and I need to probably do better studies on it. A cold case of creativity. Hello, hello, how are you? You had an acne scar removed on your nose from when you were in middle school, and now that bump on your nose is gone? Oh, that's great! Yeah, it definitely makes a big difference, especially stuff going on your face. I also had some skin and things, issues, various things I don't want to go into, that also contributed a lot to my social anxiety, I would say. Like a big part of why I was so averse to judgment was because I felt like I was going to be judged if I drew any attention to myself. Yeah, it was a big factor of my growing up, for sure. But yeah, getting help with that stuff really makes a huge difference. Which is a shame. Like you know, I wish we weren't like that as a species, but people should just be able to look how they look and not feel bad about it. But we're such a visual society these days with social media, and the internet. You know, it's hard not to care. Ah, come on! Why are we doing the thing where we're erasing? Oh my gosh! What's going on here? There we go. I'm just gonna sketch this in and move on. We gotta do another clothing study here. I'm gonna do another suit though, because I feel like I really bombed this one. What even happened to that arm? Who knows? Let's try again. Save. Even the moisturizer was painful. Ooh, yikes, yikes. See, when I first started, I would combine it with the moisturizer so that the moisturizer, which was the one that I knew wouldn't hurt me, and that tended to help. It is crazy how much an effect it has, for sure, especially when you're a kid. Holy cow. Okay, let's find another suited gentleman here. I don't have very many suits for some reason. I thought I did. Making love in the green grass. You know what I bet it is? I bet I have it in a different section. I think I have a... Yeah, okay, it's probably in the men's section. There we go. Here's all the suits. Oh wait, these are not suits. These are like casual wear. I want to do another suit of some kind. I definitely need help with it. Some very classic suits here. Got some different body sizes. I like that. Let's do this one maybe. We need some appropriate music. What's some appropriate music, Amaze? You do not approve, I see, of my music choice. Oh, here's a kid in a suit. That's very funny. Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top. I don't think I have that one, but I'll add it to the list. Oh, here's a nice one. Okay. This is a different... Oh, but there's so many lines. Actually, maybe the lines will help if I do something with lines. Although, why does everybody in a suit... I feel like all these pictures of men in suits is like... The legs look weird. Like, it almost looks like this guy's falling over. Do you guys see this? Hold on. Let me post this. Like, okay, looks good, looks good, looks good. What's going on down here? I feel like just drawing this isolated pose without the background, even with the background, I'm just like, this line is awkward. Maybe he's about... It looks like he is about to fall off the steps. But it's just a strange... That's gotta be it, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna find a different... Oh no, come on. Keyboard, stop doing the thing where the spacebar is stuck. This tanky leg vessel? Oh my gosh. Let's find a different one. Of course, maybe it's just a thing, because like half the pictures of guys in suits, they're all cutting off at the, they're all cutting off at the waist. It's very hard to find one. Maybe they want to show off folds in the pants. That's true. That's true. Straight. It's probably the pants style. I don't know enough about clothing, to be honest. Okay, this looks good and normal. Wait, why did that take me to a... No, I don't want it to take me to an Amazon link. I want to see the stinking pin. Ugh. Oh, it's a sponsored pin. That's why. Sponsored pin. It's good though. Right, I'm gonna pin it. I'm probably gonna get a million Amazon clothing ads now because I pinned this, but it's a nice image. Good job, whoever took this photo. And I feel like the lines on it actually help me see... Help me see what's going on a little better. Okay, let's do another one. Boink! Alright. It's almost the same pose, but that's okay. Man, it is really similar pose. I don't care. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. And then we're gonna go away from formal wear. Do some others. Hey, Exothermic Goblin, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Maybe don't. Bickman. Bickman, give a more complete look. You know what happens when you do that, Bickman. You get cheesed. Hey, how you doing, Siren? Good to see you. I know, right? Lace? No, you've already done that. Draw lace or a knitted sweater. I'm not gonna do anything that complex today. I mostly want to do just like basic clothing study, like things I would commonly draw. Like suit and tie, dresses. I'm gonna switch into like more casual wear here in a sec, but I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. That would be like not a study for me. That would be like a full-out drawing to do lace. It's a lot of patterning that I don't really feel like I have bandwidth for. I'm also going to be back on stream in like 4 hours, and I have a thing I'm doing later this evening, so I won't be able to stay late on stream for my later stream, so I'm probably not going to go super, like, a whole lot longer. Maybe like another half hour. So if anybody is drawing along and you wanted to be a part of the showcase at the end, just try and get your, you know, that's kind of your marker, is about another 20 to 30 minutes. So if you just got here and you want to draw along, there we go. By basic, I don't mean event basic, Siren. I mean like basic lines. Like these are very simple lines and very simple, like very like common fabrics, I would say. So that's more what I meant. Like PSL basic. I don't know what that means back then. Sorry. Listen. I'm only slightly from the internet, so you're gonna have to walk me through what that means. Oh, pumpkin spice latte. No, not like that. Is that an acronym that everybody knows that I'm just out of the loop on? I've never heard anyone say PSL. The shiny sweatpants you used to slide down the stairs on your... What? The shiny sweatpants? I don't know what a shiny sweat... Are you talking about like a nylon pant? I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. We are in ads, yes. Yes, indeed. So we are in an ad break. We're gonna do a little stretch here in a sec. I do want to kind of finish blocking in this pose really fast because we're on a bit of a time crunch today. But yeah, if you can hear the sound of my voice, it is time to unshrimp. Unshrimp and maybe do some stretches. We'll do those together here in just a sec. Okay, let's stretch. Unshrimp, folks. Your back might be curling forward. Curl it backwards. I'm gonna do a little posture stretch here. Oh wow, my tea is not hot at all. That was fast. Extremely lukewarm. Ugh. Okay. Fixing the back. A little carpal tunnel stretch as well. So just hold for 10 seconds if you are doing these stretches, and that tends to be about the minute or the second amount, I guess, that's beneficial. If you do it for less than that, it may not actually stretch you out. Wrist rotations, finger flexies. Is this the monkey song? Why are we listening to the chimp song? Sloppy says, not really feeling like dealing with the general public. That's fair. The customers have been lovely, perfectly fine, completely unremarkable, no complaints, but I just want them to call. You know what, Sloppy, though? Sometimes that's just a case of the Mondays, you know? Mondays be like that. Oh my gosh! Miss Caprical, a tier 3 sub? Miss Caprical, thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate you. Very, very kind. My goodness. 5-month streak, Miss Caprical. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your sub. And I hope you're having a good Monday. Alright, I think we are back. I also hope you enjoyed the alien baby from that sub. Maybe I should come up with something. Can you come up with alerts for like different types of subs? Because sometimes I miss it in chat and I don't know that people do a different tier. I also sometimes get confused with how long. Wait. Resubscribe for 6 months? Am I reading that right? You just resub for 6 months at tier 3? Is that what that means? Holy cow. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but Miss Caprical, you are extremely generous and I really, really appreciate the support you've given to this channel and to me. Seriously. Really kind. You can modify for each... Yeah, I need to look into how to do that. Because I think an alert would also help me know what's happening. This is part of your 6 months. Okay. Still, thank you for 6 months in advance. That's really, really... Still, it's very generous, and I appreciate that. The fact that anybody would sub in advance to me is extremely flattering. Well, thank you, Miss Caprical. I appreciate you. Some streamers... I don't really understand what VIP badges do. But that's a great idea. Don't know how to do that. We'll look into it. Dude, I'm glad you like your emotes. I mean, you more than earned them during the sketchathon, that's for sure. I hope you're getting good use out of them. I might start taking emote commissions again soon. Somebody was asking me about them the other day. I don't know. I need to get through this year, I think. I was very optimistic this fall when I was like, oh yeah, I'll have time to do commissions and start Drift again. No ma'am. Woo. Hold on, somebody's knocking. I think it's my landlord. Sorry, one sec, guys. Alright, sorry guys, that was my my studio landlord came to visit randomly, and we were talking about the internet issues I've been having. So, he said he might call or something, I don't know. It's very inconsistent. Sorry about that, folks. I am back now. Al Solar, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing some clothing studies today, and was chatting with my landlord. So sorry about that. Wait, what are we talking about? Jail time? What did I miss in chat? Hold on. What are you guys doing? Hey, Eichmann, how's it going? You had to sit in the streamer mode thing and explore. Yeah, I don't know where they put stuff. Yeah, again, Siren, I'm not talking about basic as far as function. I'm talking about basic as far as form. So these are very basic lines and basic shapes. That's what I mean by basic. Invite him to draw? Yeah. Why did you wake up today and suddenly want to make a quick cowboy? Yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, see? Amaze says do it too, Eichmann. Yeah, exactly. That sounds amazing, right? Porcupine Tree. Yeah, did we have a Porcupine Tree? Yeah, I do like Porcupine. I like that one song. That's the only song I know. You've seen them twice. Oh, that's cool, Autonet. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. Hey, Kev, how you doing? Scientific fun facts about clothes. All right, let's listen to these scientific fun facts while I finish sketching this dude. Kev's scientific fun facts about clothes, number 1. Clothes were invented in the ancient 1950s when the caveman Ugg went to his best friend Grug's place. Yeah, so far this really checks out. And said, why not a suit? What's a suit? And ta-da, boom, clothes. Unfortunately, we can only assume this is what was said because what it sounded like was more of a series of grunts. Yeah, that makes sense. 2. Casey owns 1 hoodie and 365 pairs of the same sunglasses. I have 3 pairs of sunglasses and they're all different. These were some free ones that I was given at a festival. Because I left my other sunglasses at home today. I was in a hurry to get to my dentist appointment and I left them on the stand by my bed where they live when they're not on my head. So at least I know where they are, but they are not with me, which is sad. So these don't feel as nice. Okay. It's okay. We have them because I'm not going to lose them. I'm not going to leave them in the studio. This is my last pair. I keep emergency sunglasses in the car and I used to have 3 and I'm down to 1. And so I've got to make sure I put this back in the car before I get out of my car today when I leave. Fact number 3, clothes are optional, but you might end up in jail for not wearing them. But jail time is optional too. Is it? Is it, Kev? Currently playing a war clip. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Eichmann. It's a song from the Cars movie, is it? Yeah, probably. Wild West themed D&D setting for 3E. Oh, really? I did not know that. Well, I hope everyone's doing all right. Sorry for that delay while I was talking to my studio landlord, but it's always, I try to take advantage of, because he's not really on property very often, so it's always helpful to be able to chat about what's going on out here. I'm kind of isolated out here. They don't really come around this side of the property super often, so always nice to do a quick check-in. Talking to my chicken? No. I was talking to the landlord who owns this property that I rent my studio for. In other news, my face is finally starting to not be numb, so that's exciting. Alright, I'm just going to do a few of these lines just to kind of study how the clothing falls here. Really nice straight lines. I need to learn how to like straight lines more. I'm so sketchy. I've got to work on making more decisive lines, you know. Yeah, do it. They say it's always oh, siren. That is what they say. Alright, let's do a casual wear for the next one. Sorry, it's already 11:18. I talked with my landlord a little longer than I did not think he would be in here that long, but he had a lot of questions about what the internet's been up to, and I was trying to explain to him like why it impacts my streaming, because I know that he's not super familiar with that, but he definitely seems empathetic. He's like, oh shoot, yeah, we don't want that. So we'll see. Hopefully, it sounds like the people inside the house, like they're actually currently renting out the main house to some other folks. And one of them does work from home, and it sounds like he has also been having, like, noticing those issues and like dropped calls and stuff at the same times that I'm noticing them, so he might ask that guy to start tracking those times, kind of like I am, maybe, and then we can present that to the internet company. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, but I'm gonna keep writing down times. I mean, hopefully it resolves itself, but it does seem a little sketch. Take the Kim Jong-gi route and make sketchy look good. That's true. It's the make it look good part that I struggle with. You watched Kubo and the Two Strings last night. Your first time seeing it. Oh man, that's awesome. Were you here when we were talking about that, Eichmann? I can't remember. But yeah, it's a great film. We talked about doing a movie night on Discord, watching it actually. Haven't done it because oh, speaking of movie night, for those who like watching movies and stuff or shows, I don't know if it's a movie. We did another Prehistoric Planet showing last night. And I realized that apparently my Apple TV sub runs out. I got a free 3-month sub to Apple TV from Twitch actually back in September, and it runs out on Monday. So we're gonna try and like speed run the rest of Prehistoric Planet. So if anybody wants to be a part of that, make sure that you give yourself the movie alert role. You can self-assign that when you onboard in my Discord community, or you can just go select it from channels and roles up at the top. But yeah, make sure you do that if you want to watch stuff with us. And we also watch other things like animated movies and all kinds of things. Amaze actually did a Wallace and Gromit feature the other weekend, which was fun. So yeah, if you like watching movies and stuff, they're usually chill. We're not gonna watch any like horror films or anything because I'm a baby. But yeah, if anybody wants to be a part of that, just make sure you have that role, and then you'll get a ping whenever we're about to start a show in there, which isn't very often, except for it'll be more often this next week. Time zones. That's true, Vessel. I know, I feel bad about that. Yeah, it's not very friendly to people who aren't in the US right now, because usually the only time I can do a movie night is later in the evening for me, which I know is like super early for parts of the world. Time zones make it rough, but maybe we'll do an earlier one sometime. Probably not for Prehistoric Planet, unfortunately, just because this next week I have only very specific times I can host it. But maybe next time we have a snow day or something, I'll do a earlier morning show of some kind. Save. Okay, cool. Cool. Really like these colors, but let's find something else to do because I've done 2 suits now. I'm gonna do a casual wear. And then, by the way, also that Discord link that's in the chat, if anybody is drawing along right now and you'd like to have your work shown at the end of stream, which will probably be wrapping up here in about 10 minutes, so feel free to drop your work in the warm-up studies section of the Discord. Alright, well, we have quite a few things in here already, perfect. And just make sure anything that you are sharing, that it is work safe, which so far everybody is doing great on that. I'm gonna do one more quick casual wear. Let's see. Let's do women's casual. This looks cozy. I like this. Sweater dress. It's like a long shirt to me, but that's fine. I guess we can call it whatever we want. Yeah, knitted sweater seems cozy. It's kind of that time of year here in Colorado. I would wear this. This looks like straight up. I don't know, this actually looks a little more like fancy for Colorado, but like wearing layers like this is very Colorado. Okay, let's do that. FYI, I found your Wacom tablet. That's awesome. Oh, it's no longer supported. That's not awesome. Wait, what? You bought another one which does not have pressure support? Wait, what did you buy? Why doesn't it have pressure support? What? What? I've never heard of that before. If I were you, Net, and you wanted to get into a tablet, I don't know if you need a screen tablet or if you're more of a graphics tablet. If you're used to drawing with a mouse, you're probably more used to like graphics tablet anyway. Oops, I think I forgot to post this. Oh well. But yeah, the Intuos, the Wacom Intuos is good. There's also some really entry-level Huions that are not bad. You bought a cheap Wacom that has no pressure support? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Vessel. I'm like, what do you mean? Wacom has like been doing pressure since the beginning. They had it patented for a while. Is it just not compatible with your system? Because that's really weird. Yeah, I didn't even know they made Wacoms that had no pressure support. Is it the program you're using, maybe? Maybe if it's an older... We would love details. You're making some confusing statements. If you feel like sharing. Yeah. Yeah, we're all that doesn't seem right. You should be able to have pressure with any Wacom. I don't think there's ever been a Wacom that did not support pin pressure. I wonder if it's just your somehow your system or the program you're using. My mind is blown. Unless it's like old and out of date, maybe. It's a Wacom 1. Is that like a super old model? I don't know what Wacom 1 is. Was that the pre-Bamboo Wacom? Because I can see the drivers not working anymore. That's weird. I'm not familiar with Wacom 1. Yeah, it should have it out of net. You shouldn't have any Wacom that doesn't have pressure support. The only thing I can think of would be if it's like what you said happened with the first one, is that they don't support it anymore, and so like new drivers can't be updated onto current systems. That's the whole point of a drawing. Yeah, exactly. I don't have time. I'm not able to look that up right now to help you out of net, but yeah, I'll try and look that up later. A Wacom 1, and unless it's like a really old Wacom that's no longer supported, I can't imagine why it wouldn't have pressure support. No, don't sit. Don't sit in your shed. The one has pressure support, yeah. The one brand started 2023. Yeah, something's up. There's something that's not connecting. There's no way. Let them know, and they can maybe walk you through it out of net to see what the problem is, because there's no way something that recent wouldn't have. Like, there'd be no point in a drawing tablet if it didn't have pressure. Have you tried it in multiple programs? I would try it in Krita, and also, don't go shed a tear. Oh my gosh, Bickman, do you just lurk waiting for the opportunity to pun? I think you just have a cheese addiction. Hey, did you guys know we have a new cheese emote? It's a dancing big cheese. Big cheese is actually one of the subscriber emotes that you can get. I forget which month. I think it's like the 6-month subscriber emote, but I really like it. It's a big cheese, and I made it dance. It could be a software driver, Windows Inc. Oh yeah, Windows Inc. can be a problem. That's right. That's a really good point, Eichmann. If you're on a Windows system out of net, check and see if Windows Inc. is messing it up. I had to change my Windows Inc. I didn't even know what Windows Inc. was, but I had to like toggle that on or off or something with this computer to make my tablet work. You're a dancing big... No, you're a dancing big cheese, oh boy. Good to see ya. Yeah, so we have 2 cheese modes now, folks. Because, you know, we didn't have enough before. You're having a day. Poor Outernet. Sending some hugs your way, Outernet. We all listen. I'm having a day too with my technology. I'm really frustrated with my computer and how it keeps crashing. I'm hoping that the update I just gave to the GPU, which I'm surprised there was an update. I swear I just updated it, but I'm hoping that fixes my crash problems that I've been having while streaming. I don't know. I'm gonna paint this one, I think. Just purge all Windows programs whenever you get Windows. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of all the bloatware that Windows products come with, but still better than Apple, in my opinion, allegedly. Coming up my way. This is really comfy, actually. I wish I could pull off something like that. I do like the big chunky, like knit braid things. That's always a fun look. I used to have a sweater with this style, but it was a lot shorter. I really like long shirts. Covers up all the things. It's a mostly new kit except for Windows 10. So it has Windows 10? Yeah, it's probably Windows Inc. I upgraded to Windows 10 and immediately had issues with my tablet and had to configure it. So yeah, you can also do like a Reddit, like do a search. There's usually Reddit threads that do like walkthroughs. I think that's what I followed. Like how to fix those kinds of things. I bet Ekman's right. I bet it's something like Windows Inc. or some kind of program interference. Something is overriding the input that Wacom is. Well, thanks, Paleontologist CA. That's very kind of you to say. Appreciate you being here. Bright side, at least tablet should work. Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, especially with a brand new one like that. Don't despair, Autonet. Tech issues are frustrating but fixable, at least. It just takes some time to research, unfortunately. Yeah. Could be that the driver is for Windows 11. Oh, that's true, Vessel Void. Yeah, maybe look up some older drivers. I had to do that too, actually, now that you mention it. I have Windows 10 as well. Yeah, maybe the driver it came with. I don't know. I don't know how they do it anymore. Alright. I do these boots. Boots. I don't know why I said it like that, like I'm from the south. I like these boots, guys. There's my old Oklahoma accent coming out. Guys, for all the troubleshooting help for Autonet. I know how frustrating it can be. Some people have very generously offered to help me with my computer crashing issues as well, and I really appreciate it. I'm sure he does too. You had to do that before Windows forced you to update to 11. Oh no, Vessel, say it isn't so. I do not want Windows 11. I barely even wanted Windows 10. I mostly updated to Windows 10 because I was forced to. But thankfully my old computer, the one at home, is so old now. It's almost 10 years old. It'll be 10 years old next year, which is crazy. Which means I've been in Colorado for 10 years, which is also crazy, but that's neither here nor there. Apparently the hardware is not compatible with Windows 11, so it cannot upgrade beyond 10, which is great. So I need to figure out what I can upgrade that won't force me to use Windows 11. I don't really know how to... I think I'll have to take everything off to upgrade my parts, though. Probably gonna need to update the power supply first. I'm a little worried the motherboard's gonna go out on me, because I know they don't really tend to last much longer than 10 years, is what I've been told anyway, but I haven't, until recently, I really haven't done much gaming on that computer. So I think it's been a pretty low usage, like mostly just art and streaming. So I'm hoping it'll kind of like keep on chugging, you know? Alright, I'm gonna color this, and then we're gonna get into the Discord and see what you guys have been making. You loved your taskbar control, but it isn't worth fighting Microsoft over it. Krita is heavier than any game you've ever run. Really? Krita? Krita's a really lightweight program, I thought. Motherboard deaths are nuisances in the scheme of worse things to quit on you. They're pretty low. You've never had a motherboard fail. Okay, that's good. You've probably never had one past 10 years. Yeah. So that was the first computer I've ever built, and it's been pretty solid, actually. I will say it crashed maybe one time early on in its life, and it's never really crashed since, which I can't say for this new build, unfortunately. This thing crashes all the time. It's very frustrating. Stinking... I'm gonna blame Windows. It seems like if I get even remotely behind in an update, it crashes. It's like, oh, you were working fine until the update released, and now suddenly you're not. But I also don't know if that's the issue. I kind of suspect there might actually be a hardware issue, so that's on my list of things to figure out this week, because my warranty on these parts expires, I think, at the end of this month. So if I'm gonna get replacement parts or take advantage of my membership that I got at the store I bought it from to, like, replace anything, I need to, like, figure that out now. So Ugh, so much to do on my to-do list this week. That one may not get done, and I may just have to suck it up and buy new parts without help, but we'll see. I wish you could have your taskbar on the side again instead of only on the bottom. Oh no! Windows 11 won't let you move your taskbar? I keep mine on the top. I always have mine on the top, because that's where all my other buttons that I click to do things are. That always made the most sense to me. I think I'm the only person I know who does that, but yeah, my taskbar lives on the top of my screen. Because that's where, you know, like the minimize and the maximize and the X bar and the file and the edit and all the things I'm always doing are up at the top. But I don't like dragging my mouse everywhere. I do have mine on the top, yeah. I have it on the top over on this monitor. So these monitors, it's not, oops, just whacked my microphone. It's not on these screens, it's only on my main one. Yeah. I know, Chaos Gremlin, that's me. I'm sure Windows Shell will be updated for Windows 11 soon enough to return those functions. I'll just keep waiting, Sloppy. I'm one of those curmudgeons that still misses XP and like the layout of XP. Like to me that was the perfect Windows, and that's the one I kept for the longest. I actually still have an old laptop that has XP on it. I don't use it. It doesn't get connected to the internet, but it still works. I opened it up the other day to try it out actually. It does overheat really easily though, so I don't think that laptop is super usable anymore, but that thing still boots up faster than any of my other systems. Like Windows XP was so customizable. Like I totally got all the bloatware off. I streamlined all the startup functions. Like it was so easy to work in that program. I just wish we could do that again. Like why can't we just have something that's super easy to say, hey, don't run these things at startup and stop turning them back on after I turn them off. Maybe let me control the updates a little bit. Like we can't do that anymore and it's really frustrating. So with Windows 7 I could also control the updates better, which I liked. So I kept Windows 7 on my old computer way longer than I should have. I kept Windows 7 until December of last year, actually. When I built this computer, I also bought a copy of Windows 10, which I have an extra key code for that I somehow bought 2 of. Amaze, excuse you, I am working. I'm allowed to talk about computers. What's the deal? What's the problem? What's the deal? You don't like tech talk? But yeah, if anyone needs a Windows key. Yeah, don't give me that dot face. I rebuke that. I do not accept that ramble. I'm allowed to ramble if I'm working. I'm just like abusing the chicken. You can. It's called Linux. Yeah, but Linux has compatibility issues with a lot of programs, is my understanding. You still have Windows 7 Art of DHT. Dang. I finally upgraded because of the security issues of being on the internet with Windows 7. That's literally the... I mean, I was pretty secure. I didn't do anything that needed security on that computer. I saved all that stuff for my laptop, which had Windows 10 on it. So I only like logged into banks and things on the laptop. So I did things to make sure that I was somewhat secure, but there's a lot of security risks with running Windows 7 these days. So... yeah, Windows has turned into bloatware. If you're a computer whiz, I'm sure you probably know how to get around that stuff, but I finally buckled and was like, okay, fine, I'll get Windows 10. And I got it, of course, right as they were releasing 11, which is kind of par for the course for me. I don't think I upgraded from XP for a long time. I don't think I had any of the in-between. Now, I'm trying to think what my old laptop had on it. My old laptop may have had Windows 8 on it. I never had anything with Vista. No, maybe it just had 7. I think I went straight from XP to 7. I don't think I had anything in between. I don't remember. It's been too long. Looks at the pile of old computer stuff. Yeah, I kind of wish I had more time to get to be more computer savvy. It's definitely something that interests me, and I'd like to be able to modify my machines more. I feel like it was something I was kind of getting into, but I've just been so busy. That stuff changes so quickly. Today might be a stare at a blank piece of paper day. It happens. It happens. Maybe just do a quick sketch study of something. That's part of what these studies are for me, is to kind of bust through that blank paper paralysis that happens, but it happens to the best of us, Sloppy. Don't worry about it too much. Oh, you're fine, Sloppy. Don't worry about it. I never had 8. I went right to from 7 to 10. Yeah, I think I never had 8. I'm pretty sure I never had 8. I think I went from 7 to 10. I think I went from XP to 7. I'm trying to remember if I had anything between XP and 7. But I really hung on to that XP laptop for a long time. It just worked so well, and I had it so streamlined. I think I've owned 3 laptops. The first one was XP, the second one was 7, and this one is 10. Yeah. I'm almost positive. Three laptops since 2005 is not bad, I don't think. You have some AOL discs. Dang, Art of DHT. Holy cow. I used to get so many of those. There was a statistic somebody put out there. I can't remember what it exactly was, but it was like some percentage, some really high percentage of all CDs that were made in this, like, in the AOL year spans, like when that was really the thing. It was like 30% or something of all CDs were AOL discs. I remember we used to, because they would send them in the mail all the time, and I remember I used to see people like using them for projects at school. Like, oh, you have to build a car or something? Like, use the AOL discs as the wheels, or you have to do this or that. Like, I remember somebody made a mobile or however you say it, out of them one time. I'm pretty sure for a school project. It was very funny. They were in cereal boxes. That's right. That's right. We had some from cereal boxes, and we got I don't know if anyone else got this. When we were kids is when they were doing that, and we got a copy of Amazon Trail. It was like Oregon Trail, but in the Amazon. Did anyone else get that demo disc? I played the heck out of that game. It was just like the first hour of gameplay, and I played it so much, and I would just keep replaying it. Because we didn't really get like computer games, and we certainly never got anything that was like popular or coming out, but like we had some demo discs and stuff. Chex Quest, I never played that. Alright, I'm gonna stop this here, I think. That's not too bad for a study day. You had one laptop for a short time with Windows 7, otherwise it's all been desktop PCs. Pretty much all built by your brother. Oh, that's cool. That's handy. It's always nice to know somebody who's like good at computer stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this here from my studies. So if anybody was wanting to share their work, feel free to drop a link in chat now, as long as it's work safe, or drop your image in the Discord, whatever is easiest for you, if you'd like to participate. But as always, do not feel like you have to participate. This is completely optional, just for fun and accountability. Okay, let's scroll up to the top here. So the way this works, if anybody has not been a part of the warm-up study sessions, the way that it works is we will look at anything that is below my last piece. So my last one was this color study, so we're gonna go below that and start looking. Okay, first up is Art of DHT. I think you're in chat still, maybe? This is an updated sketch of the one that you submitted for last week. Very cool. Nice refined lines, great shadows. Really nice expression, for sure. This is a tough image. I think I know the image you're working from, and I really struggled to work on this one. Really nice observational drawing. Way to pay attention to proportion and structure, and really like the face. The nose is especially good. I really struggle with noses. Nice loose lines for the hair. I like this a lot. Really like the hatching that you did for the shading, too. I always like that textured look. Very, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Thank you for drawing along. Oops. For drawing along and sharing your studies, sharing your art journey with us. That's the idea, by the way, for anybody who's not been a part of a warm-up stream before. We like to do a show and tell at the end just to kind of encourage each other to keep practicing, to keep studying. This is how we improve, is training our observation eye, learning to study references versus copy them, and this is going to slowly over time add up our, I guess, increase our visual libraries that we keep inside of our heads, so that when we go to do imaginative drawings, we can pull from that. Let's see, you're hoping this still counts as a study? As long as it was done from reference, Sloppy Salamander, I'm gonna trust you on that. But yeah, or you know, like whether it was done from like a study of like bones and stuff. It's harder with dinosaurs, honestly. I feel like a lot of times it becomes a study of another artist's interpretation of an animal, which is totally fine. But this looks great. And if it's not, just, you know, make sure that you put this somewhere else next time. But I'm going to go ahead and count it because I don't know. I don't have a picture of your reference. But it looks great. This is cool. This is, we learned about Sinosauropteryx potentially being a juvenile T-Rex, right? Or a juvenile Tyrannosaur of some kind. Is that not right? I think that's right. Either way, this looks great. Nice feats. Nice feats. Chex Quest is a non-violent first-person shooter video game created by Digital Cafe, originally intended as a Chex serial promotion. It's a total... Wait, what? It's basically Doom, but with Chex? That's incredible. I've never heard of this Amaze. Oh my gosh, wow. And they just remastered it. Wow, crazy. So many references. That's, yeah, totally fair. I will say if you used a lot of different references to make the image, it's probably more of a drawing than an actual study. Because that's just how you make art, right? Is you use multiple references to infer things to make a drawing, but it's totally fine. It's really great. You did a great job, obviously carefully looking at a lot of anatomy to make these things. Really nice. Such a cute little Sino. So cute. Love it. But thank you so much for drawing along with us, Sloppy. It's been really cool. I know I've said this before, it's been really cool watching your progress. And thank you so much for sharing. And by the way, guys, if anybody is participating in Dinovember, which if this is for Dinovember, I don't know if you've already posted it, we have a Dinovember share section down here, so if you do anything or have done anything for Dinovember, and this is for anybody, not just Sloppy, but please don't forget to just show it in here. We are going to be doing a show and tell for Dinovember stuff at the end of the month. I haven't decided what day yet, but we will. So it'll probably be at the end of one of the later streams of the month, right before I leave for Thanksgiving stuff. So make sure you're dropping stuff in there, and if you can't see Dinovember share, I think I fixed this for most people, but you can always go up to channels and roles right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, actually. Nope, you sure can. Go up to channels and roles, and you can actually self-assign certain channels, certain roles, so review those if you haven't already. But yeah, if you can't see Dinovember share down here in the sharing is caring section, just you'll probably have to self-assign it. I think I fixed it to where everybody gets it automatically now, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a pro. Like I always say, I don't know what I'm doing. But this looks great. Thank you. Alright, we got some clothing studies here. One from Amaze. This looks fantastic, Amaze, honestly. Really, really... Hold on, why didn't that open? Really nice job paying attention to the fold structures. This looks great. And I'm so sorry, I forgot. Art of DHT, do you stream? If you do, let us know and we'll give you a shout out too. But you guys, Amazing Fan 15 streams here on Twitch. So if you aren't already following Amaze, please make sure you do so you can watch him work. Does really, really great character art, comic work, animation. Always a good time over there. And this drawing is no exception to your skill at all. Amaze looks awesome. Really cool outfit also. But I really, really love these dramatic shapes. Like, what a cool... This is a really cool design, actually, to show the red down there. This very much feels like a comic book character outfit. Really cool. Really cool find with the costume or the outfit, and a really cool drawing of it. Great structure, great anatomy. It looks great. Good job paying attention, like I said, to those folds. To me, that's the hardest part of doing clothing, frankly. Yeah, the fold structure, it's really cool. Yeah. Was that a yes that you do stream Art of DHD? If so, then we will get you a shout out. Here's another one from Amaze. I like this jacket too. You always find great shapes in your clothing design. Amaze has been doing clothes for a long time. This is a really cool one. Thank you, Amaze, for getting that shout out for DHD. Yeah. Sorry, a bird flew by my window and distracted me. Man, look at these. Look at the arm folds here. There's really careful attention to detail. I need to be better about that. But this is really cool. This is again, a great structural drawing, really good shapes of the hood, really making that feel 3D. Really nice, just with the way you've laid in the wrinkles here, it looks awesome. This is a cool jacket. I really like it. Thanks for sharing, Amaze, and thank you for drawing along. I, as always, super appreciate it. And you guys, like I said, go give a follow. A warm-up study of Thanatosaurus. So this definitely feels like a study. I can see that you were studying the skeleton, studying the anatomy, so this for sure. Basically, if you're not sure if something counts as a study, the purpose, like, the way I would define a study is anything that with the whole purpose of the drawing being to learn, not with the purpose of making a finished image. I mean, sometimes studies can turn into finished images, especially if you're doing, like, hyperrealism, but I would say, like, something like this, it's very clearly an anatomy study. Like, this is like, stuff like this is certainly a study, if that helps at all. This looks great. Thanatosaurus is such a cool one. I don't think I did it justice with my sticker. I kind of feel a little disappointed with my sticker for that. People seem to like it, which is good, but I don't know. I didn't really show off, like, the cool tail as much as I wanted. But these guys have such unique anatomy, and I think you did a really good job paying close attention to that, honestly. You can see the skeletal, you paid really close attention to the skeletal structure and then overlaid the muscle on top of that, like thinking about where muscle would go, how it would attach. This is fantastic. You got up to see oh, no way! Bickman, you got to go? Like, in person? That's awesome! That's awesome. Yeah, Easel had a gallery show this last week. So cool, Bickman. But Sloppy, this looks great, honestly. Thank you so much for drawing along and for sharing your work with us. I know that you're inspiring me, and I'm sure you're inspiring others to keep at it. It's always fun to watch people, like, getting into art. I don't know if it's for the first time with you, Sloppy, but it's been really cool to watch you, yeah, sharing your studies and stuff. So thank you for joining in. It's an honor. And, yeah. Let us know if you ever start streaming so we can start you out. Vessel of Void. This looks fantastic, I can already tell. Really, really dramatic cloth fold. I think this is actually a picture I used for a reference. If I'm not mistaken, I was trying for a reference for a painting I did a long time ago. I wonder if was this in my Pinterest or did you just find it? This is beautiful. Look at the detail and all the shine, like paying such close attention. Here, let me pull this open too. To like the shapes in the highlights and where you're seeing those things. Like, this is a complex piece of fabric. Really hard to get stuff like this to look right. And I think you did a beautiful job with it. Love the color, love the values. The lighting is great. Really, really nice study. Just quick warm up to get the hands moving. Well, that's the idea behind the art gem. So thank you for joining and for doing this, but it looks great. Yeah, you got the hands moving for sure, it looks like to me. Really, really nice job with the flow of the fabric too. This is a tough one to make, especially this part not look stiff, because I think it's like a in motion image, like they threw out this piece of fabric and then took some photos as it kind of fell. So that's a really tough one to hit, but I think you did a really great job with it. Really, really nice study. Clearly somebody who is comfortable with clothing. Not like me. Well done. Well done. This is lovely. And Vessel, do you stream? Let us know. It's the first time you've taken the time to learn the fundamentals. Well, I hope you feel like it's paying off. It certainly seems like it is, at least from my perspective. HDMZ, good to see ya. Thanks for drawing along. Oh man, these look great. Nice. I meant to do a uniform today because I think, isn't today Veterans Day? Happy Veterans Day to everybody who has a loved one who's ever fought or has fought themselves. I meant to do a uniform and I totally forgot, so I'm glad somebody did. HDMZ, oh, thank you, Amaze, for getting that shout out to HDMZ. You do not stream, okay. Well, just let us know if that changes. HDMZ does stream. You guys should go follow. HDMZ was doing Skulltober last month and has now graced us with a lovely study of some clothing. Really great shapes and structures in this. I really like, I mean, they're both really good, but this one just, I think it's because the values are a little more intense too. It just really draws the eye. Really, really lovely. And of course, these nice flowy shapes here are super, super great. Really good head, actually, just really good shapes in general, honestly. This looks great, HDMZ. You've never done clothes before. Well, Well, welcome to practicing clothes. I am not great at them myself and not confident, and I definitely don't draw them often. I think you did a great job. For somebody who's never studied clothes, this looks great. Clearly your practice with training your observation eye is paying off, because somebody who hasn't spent time really observing closely and noticing things isn't going to be able to just jump in and do something like this for the first time. So, well done. I hope that you continue to study, and like I said, guys, if you're not following HDMZ, make sure that you click that follow button. You love clothes, Glassathea. Oh, wow, yeah, you do. These are very detailed, fully colored and everything. You even got the faces in there. Hokey pokey. Hey, Crimson, how you doing? Yeah, armor is a good one. We did a metal study not too long ago. We might do another one sometime. I need to do more clothing and stuff for character design. These look fantastic. Really nice job with the lighting. Man, painting light can really do so much to imply fabric and texture. These look really, really nice. Yeah. Oh, I love your lines. Really good shape with that weird leg, too. Man, I need to do a shoe study. You just, like, made this look so easy. Look at those feet. Really good shapes. I mean, you can really feel, like, this is somebody who's not just copying, they're thinking about the form of the foot and how three-dimensional all these objects are. And learning to transition from just copying lines and things that you see in a picture to actually thinking about form. If you're somebody who struggles with just copying an image, that is the biggest skill you probably should focus on, so that you can do things like this. Like, think about it as an object. Think about, like, where would the shadows fall? You know, study your own hand, study your own shoes. Yeah, really, really nice work. And that's how you get to be able to do stuff like this. This is not because they're just meticulously copying. They're using this as a baseline to say, what's the structure I'm seeing? Okay, I see a triangle here, that's where the heel is, then it comes forward, that's where the bridge of the foot is, right? And then here's the toe box. And so that's what they're drawing, you know? They're not thinking like, okay, I need to draw like a line that goes down, and then a line that goes out, and then a line that goes down. Like, that's copying. So if you find yourself doing that when you're doing these warm-ups, these studies, try and change your thinking there, because that's a whole different skill set. It is a really good thing to be able to notice details like that, but you gotta make sure that you understand form and structure and think about it as a three-dimensional object, and you're gonna see your art just kind of take off. So the more you can train your brain to think of things in the 3 dimensions instead of just copying lines, that's gonna help you a lot. And this is great. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into like a rant about fundamentals, but these are just really nice structural drawings and really great lighting and color. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Let's see, Glassathea, and let us know if you stream to make sure that we can shout you out if you do. You had to do armor for the first time for D&D. Can you show your D&D stuff? If it's not a study, then put it over here in ArtShare, or if it's a sketch, put it in Works in Progress Share. If you're just designing, if you're doing character design, those are going to belong here. Warm-up studies are just for drawings that are done with the purpose of learning, kind of like we were talking about earlier. But yeah, you can always share anytime you want, Crimson, as long as it's work safe. You can always put it in any of the ArtShare sections. Yeah, this looks fantastic, Glassathea. Like I said, if you're still in chat, let us know if you stream. But this is lovely work. Clearly not a beginner. Oh, and Art of DHT has another one. Very nice, very nice. This is a very intense photo. Really nice study here. I like, I feel like you paid really careful attention to the face, especially in this drawing. Really, really nice structural drawing. Can't wait for more. You can always check if, we'll look at it at the end, but we have a schedule that I post. I try to keep it updated as best I can. Sometimes things change on it, but I have kind of a loose structured schedule for warm-ups that I post in the stream schedule section. But this looks great, Art of DHT. Thank you so much for sharing. Really, really cool. What a fun design. Like, this is some great inspiration fodder for like character design and stuff. What a complex... There's some like really complex stuff going on in this. I would be probably a little intimidated to draw this, to be honest. But really, really cool. Really, really nice. Well, thank you for sharing, Art of DHT. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I really appreciate you guys drawing along. And I'm going to post my warm-up studies from today. I'll just screenshot a couple and drop them in here. And then anything that is below my stuff is what we will show tomorrow. Actually, since we're here, let's go look at the schedule. Let's see what is tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's another Huevember. So I'll be doing a Huevember color theory sort of a drawing. We're gonna be looking at I will be looking at landscapes, I should say, and I'm gonna be just limiting my palette to a few colors to recreate that landscape. So it's kind of a Huevember challenge, color theory challenge. We're gonna be doing a lot of those this month. I might actually switch out horses for another color study, because I want to really do another color study like we did last Wednesday. But yeah, it's Huevember as well for anybody who didn't know that. So if you're looking for some excuse to hop in on a social media trend and learn something, Huevember is a really good one, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna go find somebody to raid because I will be back on at 4 p.m. today. So in just about 4 hours, I'll be back on stream, and it's gonna be a short stream. It's gonna be like 2 hours, and then I have to leave. So we're gonna get going here. But thank you guys for hanging out with me and for studying along with me. I really appreciate the encouragement, seriously. I would not be doing these studies if it were not for you guys making sure I do them, basically, just with your presence. So thank you so much for being here. Let's go find someone to raid. And thank you moderators as well for hanging out, and for everybody who was lurking today. Just appreciate all of you guys. Who can we find that is work safe? Got a few options today. Who have we not raided in a while? So many good options. Let's go say hi to... Ooh. Shoot, I'm torn. When was the last time we raided them? Not raided them in 30 days. Okay, so it's been a while. But what about this person? I always get so torn. So many good folks to go say hi to. Zesty! Oh man, you guys, Zesty is on. Oh, but they're doing 18 plus. Shoot. Darn. Bummer. Stinky butts. Okay, we won't go say hi to Zesty, but you guys should all go check out Zesty Does Art. Incredible artist here on Twitch. Okay, let's go say hi to... You know who we haven't said hi to in a while is this person. Looks like it has been over a month since we rated them. So let's go say hi to Maya. You guys, Maya has always worked safe, very chill, very sweet person. Has been streaming art on Twitch for a long time. And maybe some of you don't know her yet. So let's go say hi. I don't have a raid call. we can do a few. You can say don't panic, it's a Casey raid, or maybe the cheeselings. What did we say last time? It was something about cheese. You can make up a cheese one if you want. I'm still collecting raid call ideas. Eventually I'll set up my bot to be able to do it for me. How about, I'm gonna do the big cheese. Let's do a big cheese. Cheeselings invading to say hi. I don't know. Big cheese. Okay, I just like using the cheese emote, honestly. Here we go. This is the raid call I'm gonna use. Feel free to do one if whatever you would like. And I'll see you guys at 4. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget, thank you, Amaze. Don't forget to you know, come hang out in the Discord if you'd like to. I hang out between streams in there all the time. We do all kinds of stuff. Lots of cool artists in there. And then of course my socials if you want them. But for now, folks, we're gonna go say hi to Maya. And I'll see you guys later at 4 p.m. Mountain Time if you want to come on back. So until next time, folks. Bye-bye.